I have no idea if this is gonna be overexposed or not, but we're gonna make a cake. So, I haven't baked in a while, let alone made a baking video. Also, I'm gonna be off level. I have a hump in my kitchen floor at any given angle, and my tripod is not very good at leveling, so I'm sorry. But anyways, I already made my cake. I already made my buttercream, which is just a basic old American vanilla buttercream. And I have a buttercream. And I have a chocolate cake. I did use a dark cocoa powder, so it makes a darker cake, but it's not gonna be the same like chocolatey flavor you get from regular cocoa powder. Because the darker the cocoa powder, that basically just makes it more of a base rather than an acid. So to help counteract that, I did throw in some cinnamon and some coffee. I just did instant coffee, not really a big deal. I just dissolved it in some milk because this particular recipe uses buttermilk, so I actually didn't have buttermilk. I used whole milk and turned it into buttermilk, but I took some of the milk before buttering it, and I just mixed it into little coffee granules, and then I just mixed it all together. So I'm gonna make a naked cake, which I have never done before. I do not have a mold, and I do not have any acetate, so I can't just like make it pretty. So it's gonna be all rustic boy. And I wish Facebook would stop going off like crazy. Alright, so a couple of things we're gonna do here. First is I do have I technically have a mold. I'm gonna make this into a 6-inch cake. So I know you're like, wow, 6-inch cake? Oh, that would make me wonder about this. This is hoping 8-inch, but that's pretty close. But let me take this look, because maybe I'll just trim it. I don't know. Because I don't want a lot of cake, but I can save the cake scraps and use it in a later thing by just putting it in the freezer. But I'm thinking just a small little 6-inch cake would be great. But I don't know now. Now, like, do I just want to, like, shave off the sides? Alright, we need to trim them. So I should probably level the tops a wee bit before. Alright, where's my, yep, right there. Bread knife. So, how do I want to do this? Can I, like, safely move y'all over here? Yes, okay. Alright. So let's take some paper. I'm gonna get a little bit more just to put it on top of my tray over here. That way I can just place them on this. Alright, let's take the one I've eaten off of slightly because I was hungry and I want to taste it. Alright, so let's get this out of the way. Let's get washed. Alright. You know, I should get a bowl for scraps, but I don't have a bowl for scraps. I don't want to do much dishes. I'll just do one of my glass ones, I guess. Hold on. Alright, so I don't want to like over level it. I just want to level it a little, just so it's not like crazy. I know I don't level like a lot of people do. You'll do the spin and do part. It's fine. I'm just doing a minor leveling just to make sure that it's just easier to work with. So I'm not going for like a perfect level here. I am trimming it literally. Also, because this didn't bake evenly anyways, like unbelievably evenly. There, that should be good, because I'm only really trimming the center, which that's pretty good. Alright. Very gently pushing this down, because I don't want to, like, destroy the cake. If you understand what I mean. That's why I wasn't too concerned about over-leveling it. Oh. We didn't plan this part. Hold on, let me, like, oh no. Already ripped my cake a little. I think to be careful, once you like cut into it, you get just exposed cake. So it's gonna be really easy to break it. Now I'm just gonna like break this up. into larger chunks. Oh, let me taste the interior. I like that. Kind of bitter. In a good way. Okay, alright. I think I wash. Now, I could try to cut this in half, but I think if I want to do that, I should probably make my cake leveler. I almost don't trust myself to try to do this in half. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna... I don't want to wash my cake leveler, so we're gonna take like a chance at this. And this is where I'll be, you know, that like, or try to be, yeah, like, careful boy. This is like a really soft cake, so this is not gonna be a perfect layer. I can already tell. Yeah, this didn't come out very good. Oh, let me gently move my knife. Oh, that's not terrible. It's only slightly unleveled. That's pretty good for just eyeballing that and not doing it like how I should be doing it. Alright, so let's take you off. So I just have it sitting like this. Let's just like pick it up and move it. Not the most organized, let's be real. Alright, we go to cake circle. So, what I'm going to do in this case is I am going to use this. Carefully take that off. But I'm doing a cake. I don't care if there's crumbs. I really don't. Not like a concern, because I'm going to be showcasing that. Alright. Buttercream. I need my... Hold on, I probably should like the buttercream on the other side, not block the cake. I need an offset. Hold on. My little boy. Okay. So, like I said, I'm doing naked cake. Limited amount of frosting here. I'm not gonna go crazy in between my layers. Like, not super crazy anyways. Because 1, I don't want to smush out, and 2, we have 4 layers, so. I'm gonna do my best just to smooth it around. So, like I said, this is just regular American buttercream, so it's just butter, sugar, and then your flavoring. I did put a little bit of corn syrup just for stability reasons because of the heat. It's pretty warm in here, and warm in general at the moment. So I figured it'd be best to add a little bit of inverted sugar just to help it a little. And then I will say, when you're making American buttercream, please whip your butter. It should be nice and pale and fluffy. That way it can actually absorb the sugar well, and then it won't be dense. And it also helps with the color, that we don't have the super bright yellow color. Alright. Push it down a little, just so it's like more even. Alright. Now the top's gonna be a little different. The fact that it's a naked cake, so I'm not, and it's gonna be a rustic naked cake. Be a little careful. So it's not gonna be a perfectly smooth top like a lot of cakes would be. If I had like a mold or acetate, ooh, I got some crumbs in that. That tasted really good. All right. If I had like a mold or some acetate, I could really make this work, but I don't. So that's gonna be rustic, and that's totally fine. Because let's be real, who at home is like, let me make a cake that's pure perfection to eat it? I know it's kind of gross to do this. Like, this is for me, so like, you know, keep that in mind. If you make it for other cake for someone else or in your household, don't just like eat it like that. All right. So, little rustic boy. I'm gonna put a little design there. swoops and stuff. Then I'm gonna decorate it, but I'll make sure it looks good too. All right. So that's that part. I'm gonna go ahead and put this into the fridge just to firm up a little bit. And I'm gonna bag up the rest of my buttercream. So we can do a little bit like some rosettes on the top. And then do the actual finishing touches. So we are back. All right, we are back. And my frosting has set up a bit. I only left it in there about like 15 minutes or so, just so the frosting would stiffen a bit. So I'm gonna in a pointless sense, I'm gonna get rid of these crumbs on my work table. Even I'm about to make more of a mess. All right. So here's the last of my buttercream. I just want to make a few rosettes on the top, just to give it something going on up here. These are easy. You're just literally just boop. And I kind of just start with the whole like 12, 3, 6, 9, just so like they're somewhat even. And then I'll just fill in the rest with some little dabs. Like just enough, like very carefully pipe in between here. There we go. And then there's that. Alright. So normally you can see that. But the rosettes. Alright. I'm gonna use some of these cake scraps, which is, I mean, if you put this all together, it's like a whole cake. Like a whole like cake layer. So I'm gonna just take some here. I think that's good. And we're just gonna crumble it, because I'm gonna use it to sprinkle on top. So this is gonna be a preference if you want to do it like I'm doing it, which is you just basically crumble it and then put it right on the cake. You can dehydrate this. Again, dehydrator, you could put it into an oven at like, I don't know, probably like 125 or something for a little bit. Just enough to take some of the moisture out. That way it's like crispy. Because some people don't like a moist texture on top when you do this for some reason. I don't mind it. But it's a great way to use cake scraps, especially if you're going to level the cake. Alright, we have been washed. So all I'm really going to do is just really just kind of sprinkle it on top. This is just a topping. So this wasn't a naked cake, this will at least tell you what kind of cake is in here. But obviously, this is not. I mean, this is a naked cake, so you can see everything. But I think it just looks really good this way. And if I had some chocolate I could melt on here, I'd do like a nice drizzle. Oh, a drizzle of chocolate would be so good on this. If my head's cut off the whole time, I'm sorry, because I can't tell if it is or not. But so how much I want to put on here is totally preference. Like I love it. Alright. So that's good enough for me there. Oh no, I hit a rosette. Our little secret for all like 3 people that are gonna watch this. So yeah, that's my cake. Look at that. And now time to take pictures before I post this. Now, I am a butter knife kind of person when it comes to cutting cake. I know, terrible. But it's like, it's a cake, it's basic, whatever. I don't know if I want to do this, because this is... I don't know how I want to do this. Let's just... like right there, I think, should do it. Like... right there. I did not cut this well. Hold on. You mean like, did I cut this all the way? Yes, no. And because I decorate this with cake scraps, it's totally fine if you get cake scraps all over it. It's just like not want to come out. I don't know why. Hold on, I think I might have gotten it. There we go. Let's plop it in there. Yeah, I didn't get the very center very well. That's fine. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Over lighted, but it's fine. Oh, alright. Let's taste this with like all of it. The bitterness of the cake and the sweetness of the frosting balances so nicely. I'm happy. So happy. Oops, oh well. This just needs a glass of milk. Actually, this needs a shot too. Hold on. Actually, let's do it this way so it's like more light. There we go. So this is going on Instagram. Anyways, I'm going to finish my piece of cake, get this put into a container, get this put in the freezer, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.
Wow.